I jumped out of war here, and today we've got a bit of a weird request. He wants me to lose this battle. So we've got a decisive victory and auto-resolve. Obviously victory is not a problem. But what's happening here is that Clan Rictus is trying to capture Black Fortress. Playing as Kolek Suneater, he wants the settlement. And so since we're allied to these guys, we need to ensure that they don't capture the fortress. Now, going into the battle and just immediately conceding defeat will cause us to lose. But if we don't dish out damage to them, they'll just attack again and we won't be able to reinforce. So that's not going to be a solution. So what we need to do here is try to utilize our magic to dish out as much damage to the Skaven, because that's the only way we're going to be able to dish out any damage to them. But with our other units, I got another plan for them. Their job is to block the entrances of the city so that the Skaven can't fucking get into the city. Let's jump in and see what we can do. So yeah, we also need to make sure that when we've got our guys in front of the gates, that the ogres don't try to attack us. Because yeah, they got a bit of force, but it's mostly just Noblars. Also, we can't really do anything until our reinforcements come in. We do have Shadowstone, but I don't think that's going to generate... Okay, so with their other army over here, we don't want that to come in right away. Take as long as possible. Go sit over here for a little while. Yep. But I don't actually want it coming in from here. I want it to come in right over here. Just so that we can get it to blob up and burn it to shit. Okay, they're not going to wait for their reinforcements, which makes sense. Now we can actually hit the enemy siege, well, the allied siege towers with Shadowstone. We just can't target it. I have to predict where it's going to be within a few seconds once it starts charging. So I just need to wait till they come in. Also, we can destroy the towers once they're already docked up on the wall. Here we go. Let's try to destroy this one first, because it's at full strength. Predict that it's going to be there within 5 seconds. Nice! Okay. Now, as for these guys, start making their way over here. Okay, these three come over... Actually, this guy... Hang on. Well, you go over that way. So yeah, try to use a Flamestorm over here to dish out as much damage as we can to them. Good, he's miscasting. If we can get one of their generals killed, that'd be great, but I can't target him with anything. Hurry up. Now, if we're going to do this again, best wait until they've got a lot of forces inside the siege tower. Hurry up. Okay, now in order to target the siege tower this time, I've got to like click right underneath here. Like I said, just wait for the right time. Wait until there's quite a few storm vermin in there. Come on, hurry up. Let that one get up on the wall. I've only got one more. Right, come on. This I want done right on that one. Okay. Having half of their unit be on the ground and half of them... I'll target this just right there. That should still destroy it. Cool. Good. Half of their units on the ground, half of them is up on the wall. They're not going to know what to do there. Okay, they also shouldn't be dodging all that often. How long until this is up? Okay, I better start making my way over there. I don't expect this one here to do a whole lot of damage to them. Yeah, look, this guy didn't get any reinforcements. It got fucked up. Nice. Alright. So, they've already made it inside the city. So, I've got to try to block the path here so that the other reinforcement doesn't get in. If I can slow them down as well, that'd be great. But obviously, I just can't get here super quick. So, yeah, what we'd try to do... Oh, they've already put some guys up on the ladders. Come on, move it. Yeah, we just put heaps of guys over here so that the other army just can't get in. Because it's going to come in from over here, as long as they move it over there in the right amount of time. Oh god, what's this guy doing? Alright, at least that one is mostly wasting its ammo. The ogres haven't suffered too much damage. Our allies have suffered quite a bit. And yeah, look at this. They're not properly utilizing their forces here because both the siege towers are destroyed. They're just standing out here. I wonder if... No, they've got siege equipment with that, like artillery. They'll bash down the walls. I need them over here. So just buy as much time as possible because I need them to come in from this angle here, and I'm only going to get a certain amount of time to burn the shit out of them. So I need them to really leg it. So yeah, we use our troops here to just block the entrance. Alright. Have to bring them in now. Shit! Hang on, still got a few seconds left. Okay, as long as it's highlighted. Okay, put it in there. I bring a tempest. What? You can move your ally reinforcements? Yep, okay. They brought in those Plague Claw catapults. That's fine, because I imagine the ogres will start bringing their forces over here. Alright, these guys here need to... Okay, got another idea. The first army's already inside, right? Let's use our guys here to try to block them from progressing any further. Don't overcast it because I need the cooldown to not be too quick. I can't use Rod of Torment to target their units either. Yeah, get on the ground here and just try to slow down these guys at the front so that they end up in a bigger blob. Basically just body block them. That was pretty damn good. Yeah, let's use this as well. And just try to eliminate as many of these Skaven as we possibly can. Because yeah, while overcasting the spell is good in some cases, it also makes the spell take longer. So that means the second half of the spell could end up flying over this way. Also got this one here. Using this on artillery can prove quite effective. I said body block them. Body block them. Get in there. Stop it. Oh, but there's a bit of a problem. They moved out of the way because of the bombardment spell. I shouldn't have done that. See, now they're not blobbed up anymore. Well, not as much. Okay, don't let them get into the city. Ogres should be able to handle the first army. Yeah, and I don't think that piercing bolts of burning really did that much damage anyway. Now, I can't completely stop them from getting past us, but this is just meant to slow them down. I will be putting down a spell on top of our own units. Because it's not going to do that much damage to our monsters. I'm just trying to hit their infantry. Plus we've got regen on our trolls. But legend fire damage! That's fine. It's not good against multi-entity units. Sorry, monster units, I mean. It's definitely good against multi-entity units. So as you can see, it might kill a troll or two. But he asked me to lose. Alright, so Skaven still have 1,400 troops left. The enemy still have 1,000. Those guys are still just standing out there. Okay.
Chaos sorcerer.
Let's go for their infantry here. Don't worry too much about the artillery. Just keep trying to slow them down by body blocking them. Because I don't really have any other options for using our guys here. Yeah, none of them got... Oh, this one took a casualty. That doesn't matter though. But yeah, I think the biggest mistake that I made was actually using the bombardment spell there. Because I could have kept using Flamestorm, that would have been blobbed up for ages. Okay, move up. And let's once again body block them, stop them from getting inside the city. Alright. So how are they doing over there? They're just staring at them. So yeah, if this army that we're trying to destroy now came in from over here, they would have created a whole bunch of breaches. The Storm Vermin with halberds are going to be pretty good against their actual ogre units. They're not coming up against them just yet. If the ogres can put down a bunch of towers, that'll also help them out a fair bit. Okay, we've got to get rid of these guys here. This way. Where the hell did he go? Okay, here he comes. Good, that's a pretty good blob. Might be worth it to pop this down, because piercing bolts of burning is definitely better against artillery pieces. I think we need to overcast this time if I want to actually destroy any of them. Also, if we want to get them to stop shooting, just put some monsters in front of them. That might work. Alright, so looking at things now, we still outnumber them by 3. Oh, hang on. The allied troop count, that counts as our units as well. All I have to do is get them off the battlefield. Although, I didn't exactly bring thousands of troops. We also gotta watch out that we don't army loss the ogres. Okay, let's see here. Just waiting for a good opportunity where they're all nice and blobbed up. Right, so the ogres still have essentially half of their army remaining. And those units there aren't doing anything. Can't do anything about the single entities. Oh, I know. Pop it underneath here. As they're coming in. So they just have to walk into a flaming inferno if they want to get inside the city. So try to body block. Yeah, block this fucking doom wheel to stop it from coming in. Come on, stop them from shooting. Block them. Good, that flamestorm did alright. Alright, so pretty close to even numbers now. Starting to capture a few things here and there. Okay, I'm now going to withdraw all of my troops except for the wizard and Kolek, because I've still got 2 of these remaining. Because yeah, I just need to get our overall numbers down. I'm going to get rid of this. I reckon probably the best way would actually be what's it called? Burning Head we could just route it. I don't think they're going to get the negative leadership effect from that. Yeah, that actually didn't do anything. Alright, I will have to overcast this. It's going to use up a lot of my magic. I won't be able to cast another Flamestorm, but I've got to get them to stop shooting. Come on. Good. They've dropped it. Good. Okay. Well, I've got a tiny bit of magic left. I can use nothing of any real advantage here. Alright, withdraw completely from the battlefield. I've done everything that I can. Let's hope it was enough. The ogres now outnumber the Skaven. Let's just hope we've done enough. Still artillery shooting. And the fact that these guys over here are doing nothing, that's really good. But they've got fucking doom wheels. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have even bothered trying to get rid of that. I mean, it is quite dangerous. It's going to get a lot of kills. Oh, it's... the problem here is that the Skaven just have better troops. So we have to rely pretty heavily on, for one thing, the ogres not getting army lost, for one thing. The second thing is hope that their towers actually do a fair bit of damage. Should have a fair few towers around. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to get rid of that doom wheel. Now, if it looks like they're about to get army lost, right before it hits victory for us, we can hit concede defeat, and we'll still lose the battle. And let's just hope that the Skaven are so badly damaged that they decide not to launch the attack again on the ogres. Because, yeah, we won't be able to participate in the next fight. Okay, the Skaven now outnumber the ogres again. I think this one here is going to be a big problem for them to deal with. And there was nothing I could have done to take it out. Hoping for the army losses. Yeah, so good that they're just completely delayed there. I wonder what it would have been like if we had brought them in from here and if I could have somehow stopped those artillery from making a breach. Thing is, it wouldn't have taken very long. I would have had to have killed them so bloody quickly, and I don't think even with the fire magic I could have done that. I mean, we tried to bomb the crap out of that and it didn't work. Alright. They've definitely got some towers active. Yeah, the problem is the Doom Wheel. I can't do anything. Couldn't have done anything to stop that one. And they've got more than one. Alright, we'll have to concede defeat here, because I think the Skaven are basically just getting free kills on the ogres, and now we're just going to have to see how we go. So we got a valiant defeat. Ah, we just couldn't quite get the victory there. So they've only got 500 troops remaining in total. They've got 376. Some of these units will get wiped out because they're quite badly damaged, and when you suffer a defeat, you only need to have you need to have less than 10% of your troops remaining in order to get unit wiped out. So we should be fine. Hopefully we didn't lose an item. It also allows for their other units that routed to be used again. I don't know. Let's just see if this worked. If I'm not mistaken, it worked. the Skaven didn't get the city. They were gonna win too. Oh my god, we got them. So where are we? Over here it was. Yep. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. It's suck shit, Skaven. Mine. And there we go. We got it. Yep. They take all the casualties and get none of the rewards. There you go. You got to get the Black Fortress, and the Skaven end up with a massive fucking bloody dick. Cool. Well, I've done what I was contracted to do. Stop the Skaven from taking the city, and got the city for ourselves. Because yeah, you don't want anything, any of your vassals, or are they vassal or ally? They're a military ally. Yeah, you don't want them gaining a Black Fortress, because the typical Warrior of Chaos settlements, like the other settlements, they're worth nothing. You can't trade it for one of these cities. So yeah, it's really hard to get it back off them. But yeah, being the greatest ally and showing them who's the greatest Skaven, that's the way to go about it and prevent them from doing it. But yeah, just conceding defeat on its own, they would have just gone and attacked them again, and you would have seen that our forces were back here. We wouldn't have reinforced them that time. And, you know, we're easily able to auto-resolve it because, you know, all the garrison was destroyed thanks to the Skaven. And I don't think they stole any of our items. Also, another thing is it doesn't count as a defeat in terms of his statistics. He has suffered a defeat, 2 defeats in this campaign, but I guarantee you it wasn't that one that we just suffered there. Because that only counts when you're the main force. That counts as a Skaven defeat. Like, if we had won that battle, it wouldn't have counted as a victory on our statistics either. But he's not doing a no defeat campaign, so no big deal. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.